Kalinjar is famous not as a rugged fort but also a place of pilgrimage. It is situated on a hill and is mentioned in the epics Ramayana and Mahabharata as well as Vedic literature. ऐसा कहा जाता है कि जो भी इन किले के अंदर स्थित जो तालाब है उनमें से डुबकी लेगा वो उसको फल जो प्राप्त होगा वो डोनेशन ऑफ 1000 काउज के बराबर फल प्राप्त होगा। और इस किले में कितने ही दर्जनों जो है तालाब हैं। ऐसे भी मान्यता है कि जो आखिरी चंदेली राजा थे कीर्ति शाह उनको एक क्रॉनिक स्किन डिजीज हो गई थी। उन्होंने एक हॉट स्प्रिंग में बाथ लिया और उनकी बीमारी दूर हो गई थी। और आज भी यहाँ कितने ही मंदिर हैं जिनकी अट्रैक्शन से जो है लोग यहाँ पे आते हैं दर्शनों के लिए और इन तालाबों में स्नान करते हैं। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त आपका होस्ट पामरी लेकर के आए नया एपिसोड आपके फेवरेट शो भारतीय किलों का। ये शो जो आप हर हफ्ते सुनते हैं आपके फेवरेट इंटरनेट रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान पे, जो कि है अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ। और करते हैं हम हर हफ्ते चर्चा किसी न किसी नए किले की। और आज के शो में हम चर्चा करेंगे कलिंजर के किले की।
Kalinjar is famous not only as a rugged fort on top of a hill, but also as a sacred place of pilgrimage. It is mentioned in the Vedic literature, in the epics in Ramayana and Mahabharata, and it is believed that anyone who takes a dip in the ponds here, there are dozens of them inside the fort, acquires merit equal to the donation of 1000 cows. Local legend also tells us that the last Chandel king, Kirti Shah, suffered from a chronic skin disease. He took a bath here in a hot spring-fed pond and was cured of his illness. Even today, there are many temples here which attract devotees who come and take a dip here in these ponds.
कलिंजर का जो किला है वो स्थित है सिर्फ 60 किलोमीटर दूर फ्रॉम बांदा इन उत्तर प्रदेश। जो हम किला देखते हैं आज वो शायद मिडीवियल काल में बना होगा, लेकिन इस किले के जो चर्चे हैं इन लिटरेचर एंड लेजेंड वो कि एंशिएंट टाइम से इस किले के बारे में बताया जाता है। Besides serving as the center of cultural activities, but it has always been considered as exceptional strategic location.
Kalinjar had a very important strategic position. Its reputation spread far and wide so that every advancing military force which wanted to conquer and unite large parts of India wanted to bring it down.
ये किला जो है 200 मीटर की ऊंचाई वाली पहाड़ी पे स्थित है। इसमें एक गिरी दुर्ग और एक वन दुर्ग दोनों की सिमिलरिटीज हैं, रॉक फोर्ट एंड अ फॉरेस्ट फोर्ट। चारों तरफ घना जंगल है which makes it not possible to reach the base of the hill. The whole area is full of ravines and rivulets. The terrain contributes to aura of mystery that surround the Kalinjar fort.
The formidability of Kalinjar fort was a big challenge, and that must have ignited the desire in many military adventurists and military strategists as to how to handle this and how to surmount the difficulty of bringing down a fort like this. And there are very interesting stories of how Kalinjar was captured by in the Sultanate period, in the Afghan period, and of course handled later by the Mughals. It was never an easy task, and that may have created the aura of Kalinjar as time progressed.
प्रकृति ने जो है इस किले कलिंजर को बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेक्टिव शील्ड दी है। द फॉरेस्ट इट्स आर्मर नॉट इजी टू पियर्स। जो रैम्पार्ट्स हैं वो तकरीबन 45 मीटर ऊंचे हैं और वो शूट अप होते हैं स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम द रॉकी फेस। Cannons fired at them would bounce back after failing to pierce the wall ramparts. Invincible Kalinjar formed an invincible challenge to every invader of Delhi.
There is also a trope that the greater the challenge of storming a fort of such reputation, the higher the value put on a military operation or the glory of it. I mean, there are a large number of factors which go into the making of a fort's reputation, which are not necessarily entirely military.
किले में 7 दरवाजे हैं जो प्रोवाइड करते हैं एक्सेस टू द इनरमोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द फोर्ट. A steep uphill climb is there. It has to be negotiated in order to reach the first gate. The passage from one gate to another has sharp, sudden turns and it is very steep also. ये जो दरवाजे हैं ये अलग-अलग रूलर्स ने बनाए थे to strengthen the armor of the fort.
No military leader would like to spend his military resources on a single fort. They would like to take it as early as possible, and that's why they have this policy of negotiating first and raising the possibility of reward and alliance. And then when all such negotiations failed, they would then lay the siege and try to storm the fort.
जब शेरशाह सूरी ने इस किले को असॉल्ट किया था तब इस किले की सबसे भयंकर लड़ाई लड़ी गई थी. When the fort could not be subdued after prolonged bombardment, he took in charge of the attacking force. उसके बाद किला जो था कैप्चर कर दिया गया था, लेकिन बहुत ही हैवी प्राइस पे करना पड़ा था इस किले को हराने में, कब्जा करने में.
As one sits on the ramparts of the fort of Kalinjar on top of a hill, far removed from the madding crowd, it is difficult to imagine that this is the place where the course of Indian history changed suddenly, dramatically, almost 500 years ago. Sher Shah Sur, an Afghan soldier of fortune, had defeated Humayun, son and a successor of Babur, and chased him away from Delhi. The Mughal dynasty was about to become extinct. Sher Shah was an ambitious person. He wanted to become the undisputed ruler of India. He wanted to conquer all forts like Kalinjar and achieve his ambition. In the battle that ensued here, a cannonball rebounded from the ramparts of the fort and fell on a heap of explosives. There was a conflagration, and in the fire, Sher Shah was badly burnt. He died. His son Islam Shah was crowned here, but the dynasty did not survive for long. Humayun returned and re-established the Mughal dynasty in power.
दो छोटे सिंपल मस्जिद हैं इस किले के कंपाउंड के अंदर. उनमें से एक जो है कलाती कहलाती है और दूसरी जो है इस्लाम शाह की मस्जिद कहलाती है. अपने स्टे के दौरान शेरशाह सूरी के बेटे ने यह मस्जिद बनवाई थी. कलिंजर हैज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग ट्रेडिशन ऑफ कम्युनल हार्मनी and folk singers, both Hindus and Muslims, celebrate the tradition of the fort.
सतयुग कीर्ति गिरी कहलायो, त्रेता महत गिरे उतचारी, और द्वापर पिंगल गढ़ कलयुग में, द्वापर पिंगल और गढ़ कलयुग में कहे कलिंजर नर नारी, हाँ कहे कलिंजर नर नारी.
किले के अंदर काफी सारी वाटर बॉडीज हैं और ये पूरा करती हैं रेजिडेंट्स की रिक्वायरमेंट्स को. फोर्ट तीरथ इज वेरी सेक्रेड टू एवरीवन and it is flanked by a temple and a mosque. Pilgrims continue to throng and take a holy dip in these water bodies.
कोई ग्रंथ दुनिया का ऐसा पुराना नहीं है हिंदू धर्म से जुड़ा हुआ, संस्कृत जुड़ा, जिसमें कालिंजर का जिक्र न हो. इसका आध्यात्मिक, धार्मिक, तांत्रिक हर तरह से महत्व है.
The large hill on which the fort stands has a rock face adorned with a huge Mandu Bhairav statue. This is the fierce form Shiva assumes to annihilate demonic forces. The frightening image is given the name Bhairav, द फियर्स वन। इस स्टैचू के पास ही पार्वती का भी एक इमेज है।
तो आसन है सत्यनारायण वो ऊपर सर गिरो हिंताला, जहाँ पर बैठ गए मतवाला या से खुश माही, खुशी भये सब देवता बोलत जय जय काला। मगन भई थी पार्वती जी तब पहरावती जय माला।
Mrigdhara is an ever-flowing stream of sweet water. The spout is adorned with the image of 7 deers in a row. यहाँ के जो चंडेल रूलर्स थे वो they were devout followers of Shiva. और जो बुंदेला थे, चंदेरी के बाद इन्होंने राज किया था, वो जो थे विष्णु भक्त थे। It was the Bundelas who constructed the palace-like shrine to worship Vishnu as Venkat. यहाँ पे एक इमारत है जिसमें कि all the features of बुंदेला आर्किटेक्चर आपको दिखाई दे जाएंगे।
Most forts in India tell us of tales of a person who played the role of a traitor and opened the gates for an invader. Kalinjar is no exception. As we enter the fort, we see the palace of Mandhata Chaube, who served here as a Kiledar or the commander of the fort during the end of the Mughal period. Ironically, nobody remembers him as a traitor. He is considered a patriot because he opened the gates for the invading armies of Chhattisgarh and restored the control of the fort once again to the Bundelas. For almost 100 years and more, Chhattisgarh and his successors reigned here.
चौबा महल जो है, it is built in the later बुंदेला style. ये छोटा है साइज में लेकिन फिर भी बहुत attractive है. It is appeared to have been built as a sentry outpost, but is designed as a comfortable palace. Doors, arches, and pillars are all decorated with fine stone carvings. जो लोग इस कलिंगर को राज्य करते थे, उसके ऊपर राज करते थे, उनके रहने के लिए बनाया गया था अमन सिंह महल, और ये भी बनाया गया है इन द बुंदेला राजपूत स्टाइल. Residential rooms are built around the courtyard. This palace houses a rare collection of art objects that tells us the role played by Kalinjar in promoting arts and paintings. इस किले के अंदर ऐसी बिल्डिंग भी है which promotes the softer aspects of this rugged fort.
While the enemy is being kept at bay by the fort, while there is the martial aspect of it, or the defensive mechanism of it, it is heavy, off-putting, so to speak, to begin with from the outside. But when you enter it, and you enter the inner apartments, which are palace and so on and so forth, then a certain fragrance fills the air as you see it.
रंग महल जो है ये शाही परिवार द्वारा इस्तेमाल में लाया जाता था for celebrations, for entertainment. The large courtyard was used as an open-air stage where the audience seated in the galleries could enjoy music and dance recitals. Some Islamic architectural features like the triangular arches can be noticed by the visitors.
If you take into account the entire range of what used to happen within a fort, it is absolutely astounding. There was absolutely nothing that could be happening anywhere else that was not happening there. And yet they provided to the inhabitants a protection against enemies. I can only imagine that they lived under constant threat and danger, but also under constant wonder, because each day would be, if nothing untoward happened in terms of attack on the fort, it would be a day of wonder.
जो रानी महल है वो खंडर बन चुका है बिकॉज ऑफ निग्लेक्ट, और इसकी ओरिजिनल इमेज जो है उसको गेस करना बहुत ही मुश्किल काम हो गया है। ये एक मल्टी स्टोरीड बिल्डिंग है जो कि रानी महल था, जहाँ पे की शाही औरतें रहा करती थी विद प्राइवेसी, appropriate privacy. Inner spaces remain hidden from direct view.
Inside the fort, and there were routes and places, tehkhanas, which people living within the fort would not have access to, not even knowledge of. It's a very, if you like, it can become a metaphor of human life in a manner of speaking. There's a lot in our lives that we do not know of. There are a lot of these interior, hidden, secret areas which we dare not access and touch.
Biggest attraction in the fort is the Nilkant Mahadev Mandir. This Shiva shrine is built at the foot of the hill just outside the inner ramparts. अगर इस मंदिर में जाना हो तो दो दरवाजों में से होके गुजरना पड़ता है और एक बहुत ही लंबी सीढ़ी उतरनी पड़ती है। दरवाजे जो हैं they have been decorated with fine carvings. बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि ये वाला मंदिर जो है काफी हद तक सुरक्षित रह गया है, इतनी जो है बॉम्बार्डिंग के बाद।
Before becoming a great fort, it was actually a Mahatirtha Sthan also. It was a place for ascetics and rishis and maharshis for doing penance. So we can see Lord Shiva in various forms. One is that Jadi, Charmi, Shikandi, Cha Sarvanga, Sarva Bhavana, Haricha Harinasha, Sarva Bhudhara Prabhu. So you can find Lord Shiva in various forms and in the form of Shivalinga also.
The Shiva shrine is built in a rock-cut cave. जो पवेलियन है इसके बाहर it has been badly damaged. जो उसकी छत है पूरी तरह नीचे गिर चुकी है, सिर्फ 12 खंबे जो इस छत को सपोर्ट करते थे वो ही रह गए हैं।
बबूती लगावत शंकर के अहिलोचन माद गिरी जर के अहि की फुपकार पड़ी शशि के तो अमृत बूंद गिरो ढर के।
ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये मंदिर जो था गुप्ता काल में बनाया गया था। जो पिलर हैं उस पे स्टैचू बने हुए हैं यक्षास और गंधर्वास के, और ये पिलर जो है कभी न कभी छत को भी सपोर्ट दे दिया करते थे।
बबूती लगावत शंकर के अहिलोचन माद गिरी जर के अहि की फुपकार पड़ी शशि के तो अमृत बूंद गिरो ढर के।
ये जो किले का हिस्सा है इससे हमें पता लगता है कि हिंदू टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चरल स्टाइल्स किस प्रकार थे। इस श्राइन में घुसने के लिए किसी को भी मनाही नहीं है। All his devotees can worship him here and sing praises for him. There is a titanic statue of the Shiva carved on the wall outside. It is 9 meters in height and has 18 hands. और एक हड्डियों की खोपड़ियों की माला पहन रखी है इस स्टैचू ने। It leaves a visitor in amaze and spellbound.
लगावत शंकर के अहिलोचन माद गिरी जर के अहि की फुपकार पड़ी शशि के तो अमृत।
The temple is the heart of it. I think that's really what defines Indian forts, is that there is always a temple or a mosque or a sacred site within. And even long after the fort has ceased to be used for that purpose, the temple continues. And so there is always a connection of the people with their heritage.
Many beautiful statues are strewn in the compound. Many beautiful statues are strewn in the compound of this temple. Shiva in different aspects and his family members. इन लोगों के statues ज़्यादा है यहाँ. Other Hindu gods and goddesses are also represented besides the family members of Shiva. जो statues टूटे हुए हैं वो भी अगर देखने को आए, they are also compelling, attractive. These statues are a part of the priceless heritage of this fort.
Kalinjar, the name, is formed by joining two words, Kal and Jar, suggesting that this is the place where Shiv destroyed death and defied time. It is not surprising that the principal shrine here is dedicated to Nilakanteshwar, a form of Shiva. This place has been a seat of Shaivite worship for centuries, and the custodians of this fort believed that as long as the deity protected them, no enemy, however formidable, could defeat them. And the reputation of the fort was Kal Jai Kalinjar, a fort that nobody could defeat. Many of the buildings here were built during the Gupta period. They are in ruins. The idols, some broken, some intact, are beautiful to look at. And all are waiting for a conservationist who can save them for posterity.
Kalinjar has been badly disfigured. A sense of deep sadness prevails here. Idols and statues that were once object of worship lie in a damaged state. All over the place, abandoned, the invaluable heritage is wasting away due to neglect. It is very depressing that holy pilgrimage and once this invisible fort has been reduced to this sad state. Time has taken a heavy toll, and Kalinjar that protected others so ably and for so long, and today it needs to be protective itself. The slightest delay in this matter could be fatal for this fort. So दोस्तों, इसी के साथ खत्म होता है हमारा आज का एपिसोड, आपके फेवरेट शो भारतीय किलों का. ये शो जो आप सुन रहे हैं और हर हफ्ते सुनते हैं आपके फेवरेट इंटरनेट रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान पे, जो कि है अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ. और करते हैं हम हर हफ्ते चर्चा किसी न किसी नए किले की अपने इस शो में. और आज के शो में हमने चर्चा करी थी कलिंजर के किले की. अगर आप मेरे शो के रिगार्ड्स कोई फीडबैक देना चाहते हैं तो आप मुझे मेल सेंड कर सकते हैं. मेरी मेल आईडी है bhamri.r@gmail.com, यानी कि bhambri.r@gmail.com. आप हमारी वेबसाइट जो कि है www.radioudan.com पे जाके भी अपना फीडबैक फॉर्म भर के मुझे अपना फीडबैक सेंड कर सकते हैं. आप हमारे YouTube चैनल जो कि है रेडियो उड़ान पे जाके सब्सक्राइब करिए उसे, एंड डोंट forget to press the bell icon to get notifications in the future. तो दीजिए इजाजत मुझे, यानी कि आपके दोस्त आपके उस भामरी को समेटने की. आज का शो मिलूंगा मैं आपसे अगले हफ्ते ठीक इसी दिन, ठीक इसी समय और ठीक इसी इंटरनेट रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान पे, और करेंगे हम चर्चा उस आने वाले शो में किसी नए किले की. तो नमस्कार, शुभ रात्रि, शब खैर, गुड नाइट, गॉड ब्लेस.